What is up, our Will Field number one fans and viewers? This is Scott Kisageo, Scooter Say World, and today I'm going to give you my recap and review of the American Season 6, Episode 10 series finale entitled Start. It was directed by Chris Log and written by Joel Fields and Joe Eisenberg. It aired on FX Network May 30, 2018. It was a fantastic series finale, and it was the perfect way to end it. I really liked this finale. There wasn't like a lot of action in this. There was no major depths in this, but it was still all in all a great episode, a great way to end this show. Okay, here we go. Philip and Elizabeth agree to take Paige to the USSR, but to leave Henry at boarding school. Stan tells Philip at work and at home, but Philip is not there. Stan eventually leaves an FBI garage stakeout to watch Paige's apartment. Father, Father Andre J admits to Dennis that he has seen the illegals involved in disguises. Philip and Elizabeth pick a Paige covered watched by Stan, who confronts them at gunpoint in a parking garage. After initial denials, Philip admits their status as Soviet agents. Paige says that her parents revealed their secret to her when she was 16, but Henry doesn't know. Philip tells Stan that they were working to protect Gorbachev from a coup, and that a message has to get back. Paige and Philip ask Stan to look after Henry. Stan permits the Jennings to leave, and Philip tells Stan his suspicions about Renee. Stan returns to his stakeout without comment. Dennis shows Stan the drawings that confirm the illegals are Philip and Elizabeth. The Jennings adopt their travel disguises and board a train to Montreal. But Paige unexpectedly disembarks and stays behind at the U.S. border. Philip and Elizabeth meet Arcadia in the USSR and reminisce about their life choices. And I would give this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. Even though there were no major jumps, no action, it was a great finale. I like how FBI agent Stan Beeman confronted Philip Elizabeth and Paige Jennings in the parking garage at her apartment. I thought that was an awesome scene. That was definitely great acting from Noah Emmer. Really great acting from Noah Emmerich, who plays FBI agent Stan Beeman. Great acting from Matthew Rice, who plays Philip Jennings. Great acting from Kerry Russell, who plays Elizabeth Jennings, and great acting from Holly Taylor, who plays Paige Jennings. Really great scene in the show. Stan finally confronted the Jennings. Stan finally found out who the Jennings really are. After 6 seasons, after waiting, when is Stan going to find out? He finally found out. And I'm surprised that Stan didn't shoot him. I thought that for a moment, I thought that Renee was going to show up and shoot Stan in the back of the head and kill him, but that didn't happen. I thought that Stan was he's going to shoot him, but that didn't happen. And I like how Philip told Stan about their suspicions about his girlfriend Renee possibly being a KGB agent, but they never really got to, they really never got to that if she was a KGB agent. But it was a great episode. We did not see Martha, we did not see Gabriel, we did not see so we don't know what happened to Martha. We don't know what happened to Martha. We don't know if she's still alive or she's dead. Claudia apparently moved out of her apartment, and apparently she went back to Russia. Where did Claudia go? Because there was no Claudia in this episode. Did she? So we don't know if that she was last seen alive eating in the previous episode, but did she end up dying? Because we don't know. We don't know as of right now her status is alive, but I consider her status unknown because we don't know what happened. We don't know we don't we don't know because there was no Claudia, there was no Gabriel, but I like how Philip and Elizabeth ended up going back to Russia. I really enjoyed it. I like how Dennis Adhart ended up believing stand up. Philip and Elizabeth were confirmed Russian spies. That was a really great episode. I like how Philip, Elizabeth, and Paige said their goodbyes to Henry, and I like how they didn't tell Henry that. But what did Stan? And I like how Philip told Stan to look after Henry. So possibly it's good. So possibly I'm assuming that Stan Beam adopted Henry as his son, and I no, no, but because, and Stan did watch Henry at his hockey game. But what was Stan saying to Henry at the hockey game? Because there was no audio. did he tell I'm assuming that he told Henry that he was gonna look after him because and he told him that and I'm assuming that Stan told Henry that his parents Elizabeth and Philip Jennings are KGB agents. He told him about page. We don't know. They didn't confirm that, but I'm assuming that's what Stan was saying to Henry that Stan finally told Henry the truth about Philip Elizabeth and Paige Jennings that they were Russian spies. That Philip Elizabeth was Russian spies and that Paige was becoming one of them too. But anyway, it was a great episode. It was a great way to end the series. No major deaths, but like I said, the best scene of the episode, in my opinion, was Stan confronting the Jennings in the parking garage of Paige's apartment, and there were like three f bombs in this episode. Stan called Philip a fucking piece of shit, and he called him a fucking liar, and Philip said fucking Russian, so there were three f bombs. And this is the third time the Americans has dropped the f bombs because the first time they dropped the f bomb was I believe in episode I believe it was in episode five. I'm assuming I think it was in episode five. The second time I believe it was in episode six. So yeah, so the season six was the first time the Americans actually dropped an f bomb because they didn't drop any f bombs in season one, two, three, four, and five, but they did in this season. So yeah, it was a really intense scene. I really liked. I would give the series finale of the American season six episode 10 entire start. I would give it five five stars, two thumbs up, way up, an eight triple plus, and a 10 out of 10. Really great episode. Really great way to end the series. And maybe in a couple of weeks I might do an American marathon. I may watch season one through six all over again because it was a really great series. There were a couple of slow episodes last season. This season six has been the best. Season six has been the best in season four, in my opinion. Since season one and season four, season six has been the best because season six has been on fire. Because there's still a couple of loose ends. There's still a couple of loose ends they didn't tie up for this series, but not like is when they and shout out to the viewer that's watching. Like is when they and a Russian spy. We know Philip. Because that's what Philip and Elizabeth Jennings told Dan. But is she a Washington spy? And what's gonna happen with Paige? What's gonna happen with Henry? It looks like I said, it looks like Stan is adopting Henry. Did Stan? And the question is, and what if Stan told because Stan Beeman knows that the Jennings are really Russian spies. He knows that. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. The best scene is when Stan Beeman confronted the Jennings in the parking garage. Right? And I like how Stan decided to let them go because many of you were expecting Stan to go ahead and like shoot either Philip or Elizabeth or possibly Paige, but that didn't happen. He ended up letting them go, and I like that. I like that. It was a really great episode. And I'm gonna miss the show. I really love this show from tip to toe. I mean, it was a great finale, and it was a really really great way to end the show. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. And comment down below in the comment section and tell me what you thought of the series finale. And what did you like about it? What was your favorite part of the series finale? Was it Stan Bean finally confronting the Jennings and find out who they really are? Was it the ending of the episode? What was your favorite part of the episode? Anyway, you stay classy. I just want to say thank you to Joel Fields and Joe Weissenberg for creating the Americans. Thank you for the 6 seasons. Thank you to Matthew Weiss and Kerry Russell for playing Philip Elizabeth Jennings. Thank you to Holly Taylor. Thank you for Noah Emma for doing a phenomenal job as Dan Beam, the FBI agent next door. Thank you. Great show. I love this show. It was really well done, and I loved it. So it's gonna be a while before you see me reviewing TV shows. Because so it's possibly because you won't see me because The Walking Dead doesn't season 9 of The Walking Dead doesn't come back until October, and yes, Andrew Lincoln is leaving The Walking Dead after 9 seasons, but I'll talk more about that when season 9 comes around. And yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for the Americans. It was a great 6 seasons. I really, I was really glad to watch the show. Watch the show, The Americans. I was really glad to become addicted to the show. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, yeah, I'm really happy with the way it ended. In my opinion, it ended perfectly. See, not every TV show always needs to end with a bang. Not every TV show always needs to end with somebody dying. Not every TV show needs to end end with something unexpected. It was a slow finale, but it was slow in a good way. It was a great way. It was just amazing. The season six finale ended the way I wanted it to be. The season six series finale ended the way I wanted to. I wanted to end like this. This is the way I went. I was happy with the ending. I was very, very satisfied. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. And shout to the viewer that was watching. Peace out, everybody. And good night, everybody.